Strengths blocking promotion. Yes, many time it's our strengths, something that you are really good at, stops the promotion. Now, it's very common sense that we have some weaknesses and that stops our promotion, right? For example, maybe weakness in communication skills or weakness in expressing yourself, marketing yourself, or having not having the career sponsor, not having relationship with upper management. These are some of the typical weaknesses that stops career growth. And then we help them solve. That's very common sense. We know that some of our weaknesses stops our career growth. That is, we all know. But there is something bigger truth. There is something bigger thing that stops the career growth is the strengths that we have inside us. We have tons of strengths, but those strengths itself forces us to slow down our career. And those are the reason people don't give you promotion. And the irony of our bigger challenge or problem in this is because we don't even know about it. And why we don't know? Because those strengths are very blinding. Those strengths are like a bright light. Think about it, like when you are going east and it's a morning, so you have the sun coming in front of your eyes, and that blocks your vision and you can't see what's going on. Same thing with our strengths. Those strengths are so strong, they're so bright that we can't see how they're costing us. We can't see how they're creating a problem in our career. And another thing happens is because of that. And 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 why that happens, another reason why it happens is because those strengths are something that has helped you, right? For example, the sun in front of you, because of that sun you got up in the morning, and because of the sun there is a light, so you are saying that, oh my god, this is a good thing. This strength is something that has brought me here, and this strength has given me results. So it becomes very blinding. It becomes super hard to really get into our head that my strength itself is costing me in my career. And that is, once our clients, when we join the program, when they realize that big hurdle, big roadblocks kind of get removed from their career, and their career progress starts happening even if they don't do anything else. So I wanted to bring that topic today, the how our strengths are blocking our promotion. And so I'll give you some example. For example, if one of your strength is being direct, right? You are someone who doesn't mince the word, and then you are to the point. And obviously that has saved you time, that has saved people are admired that you are a strong leader. But that overuse of that strength, just because you are direct, people might see you as a blunt person. People might be running away from you. People might be creating that resentment. Your top management might be saying, oh, if I make this person manager, director, VP, people are not going to like him, or he's too he uses too much harsh word and everybody complains about it. So you're being direct, that's a great quality, can result into being perceived as a blunt person, and you may not be giving a position where you need a people skill. Now, what about you say, I'm optimistic, right? That's a great quality for being a what do you call it? Being a leader, right? And that happened, in last week's group call. Somebody said, "Oh, I gave the estimate for this project, and my boss said you are optimistic." So he said, "Is it a compliment?" Yes, I said, "Yes, it is a compliment, but there is a negative connotation to it. Probably your boss might be thinking you are not only optimistic. He used the word optimistic, but he might be thinking that you are impractical. You're overconfident. You're gonna fail, or maybe even think that, oh, if you are just saying that it's gonna take 1 month, and what if you can't deliver it, and then I will be in a trouble." So being optimistic, overuse of being optimistic stops you, makes people perceive you as an impractical, and people may not, top management may not give you the projects. Now, what about being cautious? Cautious is obviously good, being especially when you are in technology field, right? You have to be super cautious before putting anything in production, because you don't want to fail. But if you, the same time, because of that extra caution, that works very fine when you're working in the technical technology, and then when you're coding and when you have to deploy certain things. But when it comes to leadership roles, when there is ambiguity, when you have to take a decision, when there is no enough data, right? So when you have to deal with humans, there is no hard and fast rule. In that case, what happens is your cautiousness gets perceived as you being fearful. Oh, every time you have to be, you stop yourself, you need too much data, you don't take action, indecisiveness comes in, and people start perceiving you as an indecisive person. Your cautiousness has brought that certainty. The cautiousness has created flawless solutions, but people might perceive you as a fearful because you're always coming up with negative scenarios. And it could be like, you suppose you are analytical, that's your strength, right? So that could be something, people admire you, and then you have been given promotion so far because you're analytical. But flip side of that, you might be considered as indecisive. you know oh my god, this guy, he has a what do you call it, paralysis analysis paralysis. This guy, he keeps the mincing the words. He needs so much data, and he has to study and has to think from a lot of things. So that person, you might come across as indecisive, or too slow, and people will say, okay, if you give it to him, it's going to take 10 days for him to take a decision on this thing. So these are a lot of strengths that you possess, and you might think that, oh my god, I should be given promotion because I have these strengths. But those are the one exactly that are stopping you. Now, it's very difficult to figure this out by yourself, because, as I said, it's a blinding. There is a sun right in front of you, and that's where the coaching comes in. That's where we step in. As a coach, we kind of put that blinder in front of you. And when you're driving the car, you can put that sunshade, right? And then you start seeing. So we become that sunshade and help you to see what is happening because of this overuse of your strengths. And you start seeing not only difference in your behavior, you tone down your awesomeness, or you tone down your strength. You stop overusing this, and you start realizing how they're costing it, and then magic happens. Lot of doors open up. First of all, you start feeling so empowered because you can see it now. Right before, you are blinded by that brightness, and then your boss starts seeing it, your colleagues start seeing it, they start responding differently, and then the cost of stuck career start to, it opens up, like, the train becomes faster, and you can, again, going back to metaphor of car, if you can see well, you can accelerate and you can go faster, and you don't have to be super cautious, and your car of your career can go way more faster. Now, if you really are interested in making something big in your life, watch our webinar, 5 Steps to High Position. I have a link there, theleaderinsideyou.com/free training. And if that something resonates with you, book a call with me or one of our coaches, and we'll talk about your career. What are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and how those strengths are costing you. We'll do all the analysis and everything, and we'll give you the personalized strategy, how to work on it, and how to get to the big levels of director, VPs, and reach high incomes. We provide the process, we provide the path. It's your duty to take action and walk that path, because that path has been walked for many of our clients, and they have received amazing results. So take that first step. Go to this link, theleaderinsideyou.com/free training, and I hope to talk with you one time soon. Bye for now. Wishing you happiness and success.